Why am I in all black? Well, I think I look good in it. But also, I think our democracy is in a lot of trouble. And I think in a few years, if not a few generations, we're going to be some slow singing, flower bringing people for our democracy. And I don't mean it as hyperbole. I really mean that the democracy is on its deathbed right now. And it's going to take some really strong people to revive it. And why do I say that? Republican Senator from South Carolina, Tim Scott, was on Christian Welker's Meet the Press this Sunday, and he could not for the life of him say that he would accept the results of the 2024 election unless Donald Trump wins.
And just this week, he said that he won Wisconsin falsely, Senator. So again, to the point, you voted to certify the election results of 2020. It's the exact opposite of what you said and did after 2020. Why would you want to be on a ticket with someone where there's such a fundamental difference?
He's not going to answer the question. He's going to beatbox and try to divert the question. And Christian Welker, being a seasoned reporter, she's going to bring him back.
There is clear facts here. President Trump himself said he expects this election to be fair, he expects it to be honest, and he expects to win. That's what the presidential candidate should expect, and I expect the exact same thing. And frankly, the American people agree with him. This is an issue that is not an issue, so I'm not going to make it an issue.
Well, Senator, will you commit to accepting the election results of 2024? Bottom line.
At the end of the day, the 47th president of the United States will be President Donald Trump, and I'm excited to get back to low inflation, low unemployment.
Wait, Senator, yes or no? Yes or no? Will you accept the election results of 2024 no matter who wins?
That is my statement.
Now, he's on Donald Trump's shortlist to be VP. Do you really think he's going to go against Donald Trump on a question like that when Donald Trump believes he won and when Donald Trump says he's not going to accept the results unless he wins? Do you think Tim Scott, knowing he wants to be VP, knowing he wants that power of being VP, knowing he wants the title of being VP, knowing that if Donald Trump gets arrested and thrown in jail that he can assume the presidency, do you really think this man is going to answer that question fully? Hell no, he's not. She's going to try to bring him back, and he's going to dance again.
But is it just yes or no? Will you accept the election results of 2024?
I look forward to President Trump being the 47th president. Kristen, you could ask him multiple times.
Senator, just a yes or no answer.
So the American people will make the decision.
But I don't hear you committing
for President Trump. That's clear.
I don't hear you committing to the election.
And just like I said in the beginning, he's not going to say that he will accept the results because he wants Donald Trump to win. I am committed to saying that I will only accept the election results if Donald Trump is the 47th president. That is what he's saying. He will not say, I'm going to support it either way, Republican or Democrat. And there's a reason why he won't say it. Donald Trump won't make him his VP. He will lose his Donald Trump support in his district or in his state. He will lose whatever faction he has in support in the Senate. That's why he won't commit fully to answering a simple yes or no question. And then when he gets tired of her asking the question, he tries to flip it on her. He's projecting.
Here's the challenge.
Will you commit to accepting the election results?
This is why so many Americans believe that NBC is an extension of the Democrat Party. At the end of the day, I've said what I've said, and I know that the American people, their voices will be heard, and I believe that President Trump will be our next president. It's that simple.
But, Senator, as you know, the hallmark of our democracy is that both candidates agree to a peaceful transfer of power. So I'm asking you, as a potential VP nominee, will you accept to commit to the election results in this election cycle, no matter who wins? Just simply yes or no.
I expect President Trump to win the next election. Listen, I'm not going to answer your hypothetical question when, in fact, I believe the American people are speaking today on the results of the election. And if it continues for the next 6 months, we find ourselves in a great position where we get back to another century of American prosperity. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that.
Go back and watch that last part where he tried to attack NBC News and her, and it failed because she didn't bite on it. And so he stumbled and went right back into his talking points.
This is why so many Americans believe that NBC is an extension of the Democrat Party. At the end of the day,
that's who Tim Scott is. That's who the Republican Party is. That's why I'm in all black today. Well, I mean, I kind of look good in all black too. So, I mean, that's the real reason. But if people in a certain political party cannot for the life of them say, I'm going to accept the results, even though I want my team to win, I'll be okay with the turnout either way, that's when we have a problem. Because the fundamental cornerstone of America is peaceful transfer of power. And it's obvious the Republicans don't want to do that anymore. What do you think? Not about me being in all black, but what do you think about the story?